I'm Romy and I'm the founder of SoSo Swim, and I want to talk you through 4 years of SoSo Swim, which is absolutely crazy. So I launched SoSo Swim back in 2021 when I was still at uni. I was 21 when we launched. I had the idea the year before in COVID, and I wanted to basically just create sustainable swimwear that looked good on you and the planet. I've got a photo here of literally the first pattern we had and the first couple of samples. So it took around a year to get the perfect sample. And then we launched in 2021, April, May, we launched. And I literally don't think I had a sale for like a month. That's okay. My friend Lara bought the first one. Our first logo, it was pretty basic. I made it up on Canva. It was super basic, but it worked for the first like year and a half to 2 years. At the beginning, I was just making loads of silly TikToks. I was starting to do a few ads, and we launched, let's say April, May 2021. I was in Mexico on my year abroad because I studied Spanish and history at uni. And then by September, I was back at uni going through the English winter. And it was kind of good, I suppose, because in the first year of a brand, a lot of people are trying to make it work. Whereas I didn't really have that rush because I was kind of doing something else as well. It was kind of just ticking over and growing slowly. And then by May or April the next year, so we were like almost one, we had a restock, which went crazy. I think we sold like 300 pieces in a day. And it was at that point where I was like, oh, this could be my job. Then I graduated that summer and took SoSo Swim full time. My mum was packing all our orders at home for, I'd say, a good 2 years or so of SoSo Swim. So that was really amazing that she could help, because that meant I could travel and work online, which was kind of like the dream for me, to be able to be like a digital nomad and travel around and work. In the end of that year, I was kind of feeling a little lost on what the next steps were. And that is when I found, well, I looked on the internet and it said I need to find a mentor. So I was trying to find a mentor, but I eventually stumbled on my now consultant. We've been working together for over 2.5 years. Where's me and Kat? Here we are. And that was really amazing, and it just helped level up SoSo Swim. We were able to kind of go from a brand that was kind of doing well but didn't really know what was happening next to much more structured and kind of know what was going on. We had loads of incredible shoots. I'll show you. So this was our first shoot that I did whilst I was still in Mexico when I was on my year abroad. I literally just wrote in a Facebook group, hey, can anyone help me? I'm looking for 5 girls to wear my new swimwear. And we had a photographer, and we did this really cute shoot. And then when I moved back to England and was at uni, we did another shoot with an amazing photographer in Cornwall, and it went like that. But an amazing shoot in Bali 2 years ago now, with 7 amazing girls. Here it is. And it was pretty crazy, but it was pretty incredible. And we had another huge sales day from that day too. And then since then, we've done obviously our most recent gingham shoot, which was incredible. We had our one where we went on a boat. That was just like a really fun day out. And we've also obviously had our surf swimsuit shoot. So we've had loads of incredible shoots. And we've got loads more coming up, actually, a really cool one next week. Here it is, and that is where SoSo Swim came from, because it was called SoSo Dog Boutique, and it was still sustainable, go green on the dog scene. When I was younger, I had this little project selling dogs, collars and leads. Yeah, that was when I was like 11 or 12. So it's been a while, but I wanted to keep the name because I felt like it was very close to me. One of our first trips, which was really amazing, was to Spain, Menorca, with 6 amazing girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that was incredible. That was like our first content trip with influencers. So it was pretty special, and the weather was insane. So we were super lucky. But yeah, I definitely think that helped us grow to new audiences because we'd never done anything like that. Trips that we've been on, which have been incredible, we went to Australia with 4 amazing girls, and we went to the Great Barrier Reef, which was crazy. That was my first time in Australia, so it's pretty cool. Trip to Lombok with some incredible girls. This was our community trip, and it was so much fun. We've done that twice now, and we've got another community trip coming up in July to Morocco, which will be incredible. One of my highs have definitely been sample sale that we did in London last year. It was pretty incredible. We had like a queue of people come all around the shop, which was amazing, and we got to meet so many incredible girls. Also, of course, opening the shop, which is behind me. We did that in last July, and it's been amazing meeting so many people who are coming in, and just kind of, I'm always kind of sat in the corner listening to people who come in and say, oh, I know this brand. Like, it's crazy that people actually know it. I definitely say some of the lows. One time I was choosing the colors for the swimsuit, and some of the lows, I'd say, we had one time where I was choosing the colors for the swimsuit and the binding and the main color. And when I saw the picture, I was like, no, that just does not work. So they had to all be sent back and get unstitched, rebinded, which was super annoying, but also kind of taught me to kind of check a little bit more with the colors. It was kind of just like on a whim. But yeah, that wasn't great. Also, another one was when we had our fulfillment center in one of our first fulfillment centers. They were packing all the swimwear, and it's meant to go as a large letter, but they were packing it all as a small parcel. And so that was really frustrating because they packed it all as a small parcel, so we lost a lot of money from it all going as the wrong size. But that was okay. It was kind of like a learning experience that was fine in the end. And I feel like all of the times where things have gone wrong, which a lot of them did go wrong in the first year, I remember so many struggles. But I think that was just also me learning things going wrong. Now I kind of know what's happening more with the business. It's definitely hard when you have no idea really what you're doing, but you learn very quickly. And I'd say at 4 years now, I kind of know what's happening, but still so much more learning to go. That's basically 4 years of SoSo Swim. I can't believe it's been 4 years. It honestly does not feel like it at all, which is crazy. If someone said to me 4 years, I'd say it sounds like a long time, but it's gone so quick.